Hey guys, so welcome back. So this is a video about the Wizard of Oz and you and what the Wizard of Oz actually means. So a lot of people don't understand the spiritual meaning behind that movie, which is a lot. Hold on, I was going to turn my phone down. Okay, so let's start off with Dorothy. Dorothy is the main character of the movie. Okay. Toto is the second lead of the movie. Toto, get it? Dog and God. It's actually the God inside of her, her intuition. If you realize through that movie, Toto warns her when something is wrong. Not only does Toto warn her when something is wrong, Toto is always correct throughout that whole movie when Toto is warning her. So Dorothy is listening to her intuition through that movie. Now let's go on to the Tin Man. The Tin Man needs a heart, correct? So during that time when Dorothy is following her intuition, it brings her to the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion. If you look at it, the Tin Man needs a heart, the Lion needs courage, and the Scarecrow needs a brain. Well, the brain is about changing your perspective of everything. You have to go back to having a childlike mentality, have an open mindset like the Munchkins in the movie to follow your spiritual path. Now, when you follow your spiritual path, you have to have courage to do it. And that brings us back to the lion. Okay, now let's go on to the witch, which I wrote myself some notes here. Okay, the witch, the bad witch of the movie is the fear inside of Dorothy. Once Dorothy learns to squash that fear inside of her, to kill that fear off, she learns that there is nothing to be afraid of. Not only that, then the good witch, Glinda, the good witch of the north, is Dorothy following her north node, which your north node typically leads you to follow your heart. You get it? Dorothy is going to Emerald City, her heart, following her heart. Now, Dorothy, when she gets to Emerald City, she realizes the wizard behind the curtain is a fraud. She realizes that she gave her power away to somebody outside of her. And she realized she had the power within herself to change her reality all along. She just had to find that power for herself. A lot of people don't understand the spiritual meaning behind that movie and how it relates to us and how it actually has a meaning. It's not just a kid's movie, because if you look at that movie today, you will see it is all about Dorothy realizing she has the power within herself, because you have the power within you to change who you are. You have the power within you to change your reality. You just have to change your perspective of things and start following your intuition, because your intuition will not lead you wrong. Your intuition is the God inside of you. And once you start listening to that and following your intuition, Your intuition will lead you to what your heart is meant to do, to what you are truly meant to do, to what you are meant to do on your life's path, which will take you to your north node. It's all about following your heart. You get it? Emerald City, your heart is the green chakra. A lot of people don't understand the spiritual meaning of that. And a lot of people don't understand the spiritual meaning behind that movie at all. It's all about Dorothy listening to her intuition. And as she goes through this journey, her heart is being transformed. Not only is her heart being transformed, but along that way, she has changed her perspective of things. She has more of an open mind. She's stomping out the fear and having courage to go forth on her spiritual journey. Because on your spiritual journey, you're going to face a lot of fears to head towards your north node and to follow your heart. And if you don't have the courage to do it, you're not going to walk your spiritual path. You're going to not listen to your intuition and you're going to keep going off on the wrong path. See, a lot of people don't believe in listening to their intuition. They believe that their intuition is wrong. Well, I've always believed my intuition to be correct. Always. I've always knew things was going to happen before they would actually happen. And why? Because I listen to my intuition. It's all about following your heart and listening to what your heart is telling you. Once you start listening to your intuition and following your heart, that's when you'll get off on your spiritual journey and you will find your life's path. Dorothy had to go through all that stuff to realize she had the power within herself to change everything. She just had to find it within her to do it. So if you believe someone outside of you has the power, you're badly mistaken. It's you. You have all the power within you to change your reality. You just have to have the courage and the faith to do it. See, a lot of people has given their power away to something outside of them, believing that something outside of you has the power to change your reality when it's all inside of you. Even the Bible tells you, you are the temple of God, your bodies are. Our bodies are. Our bodies are the temple of God. God resides in human bodies, not in a church, not in a building. If people would actually take the time to read the Bible, they would understand that. As soon as you start following what your intuition tells you, that's when you start going off on the right path in life. And if you notice, Dorothy had to start listening to Toto. And Toto was always right throughout that whole movie. Your intuition is not wrong. Your intuition is there to lead you and guide you to the right path. But it's up to you if you are willing to listen to your intuition or not and follow that path. If you're not willing to follow that path and listen to your intuition, then you're not going to go on your spiritual journey. You're not going to find your life's purpose. We are here to learn and to grow. Our souls are here to learn and to grow. Earth is like a soul school for you to learn and to grow and find out who you truly are. See, many people has mistaken and given power to a God outside of them. God lives within you. You are created from the same source that has created everything. You have the power within you to change everything in your life. It's not another source outside of you. When you start listening to your heart, to your intuition, you will be led to go down a path that will lead you to your life's purpose. And not only along that way will you find your life's purpose, but you will find something that you have joy in. You will find something that you are creative in. We all have that divine creativity within us. We just have to tap into it. We all have that divine love inside of us. Once you start tapping into that divine love and sharing it with the world, that's when you will know you are on your life's path. It's all about raising your vibration. Once you start raising your vibration, more information opens up to you, more opportunities open up to you. But if you're still on a path that leads you to lies, stealing, all this low vibrational stuff, you're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. You have to be willing to open yourself up and listen to your heart and what guides you. See, Dorothy didn't want to listen to Toto, but Dorothy soon realized that Toto, her dog, the God inside of her, was always correct. Always. Always listen to your inner self. Because, listen, your intuition, once you start listening to your intuition, if you're with somebody, your intuition knows if that person is cheating on you. Listen to that, because that is the God inside of you that's telling you who that person is. And once you start listening to that intuition, and if you tell that person, look, I know what's up and I'm out of here, that's you to your intuition and you stopping that cycle you're in, because your life goes in cycles. That cycle you're in, you go to a new cycle. That's how it works. You have to be willing to break that pattern. And when you listen to your intuition, you start breaking those patterns. Once you start following your heart, you start breaking those patterns. And then that's when your vibration raises. And that's when you up your frequency. And spirit brings you in more opportunities. Not only does spirit bring you in more opportunities, But that is when you can create, you can manifest. You cannot manifest a life of abundance, wealth, and happiness if you are on a low vibration. You just can't do it. That's not the way it works. The key to manifestation is raising your vibration. A lot of people believe that, oh, I'll win $1,000,000. Well, you know what? You're not going to keep that $1,000,000 if you don't raise your frequency. Why? Because you are not on the vibration of abundance. You have to raise that frequency to know and to be on that frequency of abundance in order to keep that money. It doesn't matter if you win $100 million, that money is going to leave your hands as fast as it came to it. Why? Because you are not on the frequency of abundance. Look at how many people has won the lottery and lost it because they haven't raised their frequency, because they're not on that higher vibration. You have to understand everything runs in vibration. And if you're not on that vibration, you're not going to get what you want. Well, guys, I hope this was an informative video for you guys. And I hope it helps somebody out there, because I am truly and honestly creating this channel out of love and compassion for others. I really want to help others raise their frequency and raise their vibration so they can get the life that they want. You can't have a higher vibration and hate people. You can't have a higher vibration and not understand that if you hate somebody else, that hate is coming back to you. You can't have that. So you have to work on the inner you of who you are in order to create a foundation of love and compassion and trust. Once you start trusting yourself and your intuition, you're off on the right path. And that's what Dorothy had to learn. The good witch told her, you've had the power within you. You just had to find it for yourself. And you have to find it for yourself. Thanks for watching.